Although I have always believed that a measure of self-doubt is healthy, this only became a personal truth when my grandmother, a woman who has known me for my entire life, became convinced that I wanted to kill her. Although my grandmother's dementia had been manifesting itself for months, it took 6 phone calls from the Miami Metro Police Station reporting her wandering alone at night to convince us that she could no longer live on her own. So, my mother and I boarded a plane to collect her, and that is how I found myself in a dingy Walgreens trying to convince a stranger that I am neither a thief nor a murderer. "Ayúdame, por favor," she pled with the man next to us, looking up at him with teary, frightened eyes. "Help me, please." As he looked from me to Abuela cautiously, I could see that he was assessing me. He did not know that she had dementia and was unsure what to believe. The louder she accused me, the more people she attracted, and pretty soon the entire line was looking at me with skepticism, even fear. Of course, I knew the truth. I knew I had not been stealing her things. I knew I was not conspiring to murder her. I knew I had no intention of kidnapping her. But in that moment, waiting in line with my grandmother, I began questioning my own level of guilt. Even though I was trying to help her, I scrutinized my own actions and saw how they could be misconstrued. I felt guilty and realized that I understood why she was so scared and angry. After all, my mother and I had flown from Pennsylvania to Florida to bring Abuela back with us. How is that any different than kidnapping? Taking someone against their will from their home and life? Whisking them away to a strange and snowy place? In that moment, with all eyes on me, I suddenly understood Abuela's reasoning. My self-doubt showed me a version of my grandmother that I had not seen for a long time, one that I recognized and with whom I empathized. Since that day, I am thankful for my self-doubt for allowing me to see the human face of dementia. With hindsight, I realize that I've always questioned myself. Reliving conversations in my head, I analyze my actions, second-guess my motives, and reevaluate my self-image as a way to grow and develop. Although standing next to Abuela while she accused me of various felonies was an extreme situation, I came to believe that self-doubt is not a weakness or an insecurity, but a means by which to understand others and be more compassionate. Self-doubt reacquainted me with a loved one that I had lost. I believe in the power of self-doubt.